Hey, call me Shape, and today we're reacting to a video titled Minecraft Kids Content is Absolutely Terrifying. Let's get right into it.
Guys, you ready to have the scariest night of our lives?
Yeah, I am.
Alrighty, let's figure out where to go first.
The video you just watched is from a channel called Aphmau. Aphmau is one of the many content creators on this platform who makes Minecraft videos specifically catered towards a very young audience. Upon first glance, this content might seem pretty cringeworthy, and that's because it is. I was originally going to make this comparison to the Minecraft YouTubers I watched growing up, but honestly, especially compared to them, this content is very hard to watch. But despite this, there's still one reason all of these channels, old and new, have stuck to and continue to churn out family-friendly orientated Minecraft content: money. While you and I may never watch an Aphmau video in our lives, there is clearly a massive younger audience for it, not necessarily on YouTube, but rather its subsidiary app, YouTube Kids. In a census done back in 2021, the United States government discovered that around 75% of households with children under the age of 5 owned some sort of tablet for their kids. And in 2023, it was reported that YouTube Kids had over 600 million individual downloads, with that number growing exponentially each year. Unfortunately, it's becoming increasingly common nowadays for newer parents to rely on apps like this as a way to keep their child entertained without having to put in any actual effort, letting them sit and watch hours of content unsupervised under the guise that it's a completely safe way for them to consume content. And the result? Channels like Aphmau earning almost 500 million views and millions of dollars each month. Fortunately for us, Aphmau is one of the better examples out of this whole niche. She does things by the books, and aside from it being a little cringy, their content is educational, suitable, and safe for kids. Aphmau School, on the other hand, is absolutely unacceptable. They too make Minecraft related videos targeted towards children. However, the methods in which they gain their views are a little different. Instead of building a reliable and trustworthy brand that both parents and the young viewers who watch can trust, they resort to imitating an already well-known and trustworthy family-friendly content creator and uploading content that uses their original characters in all sorts of sexually suggestive or straight up violent ways for shock value in order to get more clicks. This manipulative strategy tricks the YouTube algorithm into recommending them alongside videos of the real content creator they're impersonating, sometimes resulting in these fake videos gaining millions more views than the original. I mean, this channel alone has—
Wait. Was she just like taking a nude picture or something? What? And this is for kids? Yo.
roughly over $100,000 in just a short year and a half they've been posting content. They also have 118,000 subscribers, which is more than me, so please subscribe. And of course, Aphmau School is just one small example of the many perpetrators who make money this way. Pretty much every Minecraft kids YouTuber you can think of has one, if not multiple, of these garbage-filled impersonation channels made using their brand, all of which are individually made with the sole purpose of generating insane amounts of money, inadvertently exposing a plethora of disgusting and inappropriate themes in their content to millions of unexpecting children, included but not limited to:
take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss, take off the weird ass jewelry, I'ma take in steps, then I'm taking off top off, take off the fabricated streams and the microwave memes, it's a real world outside.
But it's okay, I have a gun!
We just tied you to the bed. Just don't shout and everything will be fine.
We're going to the girl's house. We knock them out and then tie them to the bed. We take scissors and cut their clothes.
But like I said, I've already discussed this before in my previous video. However, what I was very stupid to neglect at the time was that long-form video isn't the only form of media a person can consume on this platform.
Wait, this is on YouTube Kids? I don't have the YouTube Kids app. Like, my nephews and my niece got it, and I always wonder what's on the app because when you watch kids in their iPads, they're addicted to their iPads. So they watch this stuff, and a lot of people just assume it's good. Like, it's kids friendly. I mean, it's cartoons. But now they have like corn and cartoons and like, wow, yo. I don't know. Part of me feels like there's an agenda behind this because why is YouTube not flagging this?
The other obviously being YouTube Shorts, to which I've come to learn not only has all of the same problems, but for a myriad of reasons, is actually so much worse. By doing as little as searching up Minecraft in the YouTube search bar, we can find a plethora of different channels posting these quote-unquote Minecraft animations in the Shorts tab, all with preview images that, if left uncensored, would probably get this video demonetized, and all with tens, sometimes hundreds of millions of views each. The main difference between anything I've talked about in the past and these quote-unquote Minecraft animation shorts is the way in which the content gets recommended to viewers. As mentioned previously, the most common strategy for these fake quote-unquote family-friendly channels to lure in new viewers is to create the most shocking and attention-grabbing title and thumbnail they can, whether that be by using gruesome, violent, or sexually suggestive imagery, in order to stand out in the viewer's recommendation feed in comparison to other videos, subsequently resulting in more clicks, more views, and more money. After all, that's the only reason they even exist in the first place. However, YouTube Shorts work a little differently. Since YouTube limits their shorts to a maximum length of only 60 seconds, as well as having no support for custom thumbnails, these channels instead lure the viewers in with the actual content of the video. And yeah, very quickly it becomes apparent that these quote-unquote animations are just straight softcore pornography, using Minecraft to mask itself as family-friendly content to bypass the YouTube Kids algorithm to get, like I said, tens, sometimes hundreds of millions of views each. Not to mention the fact that these channels specifically abuse the system and take advantage of the way YouTube Shorts are set up. Everyone knows that YouTube Shorts has this sort of doom scroll / infinite scroll interface, where instead of giving the viewer a bunch of random recommendations and then allowing them to specifically choose what kind of content they want to consume, the app practically just shoves a bunch of random videos in the viewer's face without a choice, and no matter how much they might not be interested, they will always watch at least a small portion of it before scrolling away. Channels like 11.3 know this, and that's why they made sure to put Minecraft characters that look like this in the very first second of each video. It's not even like they're trying to hide it. This channel, Alex and Steve Animation, which has 5.3 million subscribers and over 1.6 billion views, not only does the exact same thing, but they also have a direct link to a Patreon account that creates fully NSFW drawings and videos accessible by anybody with just one click. The craziest thing is, this isn't even the
Wait, who are the sick people behind this stuff, yo? What? I don't know. Am I like late to the party? Did I not know about this? Like, I know about like the Disney stuff and like Quiet on the Set, and like I was like oblivious to this, but now it's kind of like wait. There's Patreons for nude cartoons for kids, and anyone can access it. This is why people are reluctant to have children nowadays, because so many people are in the hands of raising our young, right? From the school getting involved, and we know what's going on with the pronouns, and I don't even want to get into that right now, but I got a problem with that just because I just think we need to let kids be kids. Why can't we? Bro, I mean, when I was younger, was I curious about what segs was? Yes. But not from a standpoint of I want to do it. I knew it existed, right? It was, I don't think when you're really young, like below 11 and 12 years old, you kind of know there's this thing that humans do that exists. And it's how kids are made, but you don't fully understand what exactly are they doing, right? You're kind of like, you're trying to figure out what exactly is that, because you've never done it before, you have no experience with it. So I think these creators are taking advantage of that child curiosity to try to figure things out, and they're exploiting them and making money from them. And I'm just shocked. This is the first time I'm hearing them. Like, I never heard about this before. I mean, I don't know. You guys comment below. Have you heard about this before? Like Minecraft pornography? What? Oh, man. I didn't even know there's a dark side of YouTube like this.
Time someone's spoken out about these issues, a handful of creators have already made similar videos, both calling out YouTube on this massive problem, as well as encouraging their audience to mass report any bad channels they've mentioned. But every time, YouTube manually demonetizes and shadow bans the video in the algorithm. specifically for showcasing clips of all the nasty things these channels upload. In fact, friend of the channel and fellow YouTuber The Mr. Epic uploaded 2 separate videos calling out these channels to YouTube while taking the extra step to manually blur and censor anything that might be considered non-advertiser friendly. Yet still, despite his best efforts, both videos would get demonetized. All the while, the original content that was being used in his video and all of the channels related to it are not only still active, but continue to remain fully monetized as well. So basically, I'm just wondering what happened with those 2 videos that got demonetized. Can you kind of explain the situation around that?
First one, which I uploaded last year, that one was demonetized after about, I think, 2 days. Interestingly, what happened was, rather than the video just outright being like stop being pushed and stop being showed, it actually like did this weird thing I haven't seen before where it like intentionally blurred the thumbnail. I hadn't seen that happen before, but I was like, oh well, that sucks. The second video I then uploaded, which was only a few months ago now, I was a lot more careful. Like I went out of my way to censor it even more. Interestingly, this time I actually got more information because I had like a partner manager who I got around the time, and he gave me an update saying that basically it was the thumbnail once again, despite me obviously censoring it more than the original thumbnails, but also this 1-2 second clip of like, I don't even know what characters they are. They're like some weird like kids characters in like a somewhat provocative looking position from another YouTube video, mind you. Yeah. And that was basically it. And this was after a human reviewer plus my partner manager pushing to get it unage restricted, and nothing could change. So yeah.
And at this point, you may be wondering why. Why would YouTube, despite obviously having the resources and ability to do so, still not take any action to fix this glaring issue with YouTube and YouTube Kids, but at the same time actively silence anyone who decides to speak out and make a video about it? Well, we can't be certain, but my personal theory is that YouTube has been aware of it the whole time. I mean, think about it. These channels generate billions of views and, by proxy, an unfathomable amount of money. This revenue is generated entirely from the money advertisers pay to have their ads displayed on these videos, which honestly can be a problem in itself. I'm sure Apple would be just delighted to know that their ad is getting placed on a video and where a popular children's character gets buried alive. Like, what? YouTube splits this ad revenue with the creator, giving 55% of the share to them and keeping 45% for themselves. Once you start to factor in the hundreds of other channels uploading the same inappropriate content that simply haven't been documented yet, most likely thousands if we include the accounts outside of the Minecraft niche posting the same, if not even worse content with other—
Yo, no way, bro. No way. I'm trying to figure out how do so many industries get away with this, right? Like I watched Quiet on the Set, like a part of it, a clip from it. I think I seen it on TikTok, and the stuff they're having, I guess Ariana Grande's character do was crazy, right? It was one where she's doing a skit where she was like, "Let me see if I could squeeze juice out of a potato," and she's squeezing the juice. She's squeezing the potato as hard as she can, goes and like making these like noises that was so inappropriate, right? I don't even want to redo what she did, but you could get the idea. She's squeezing and making all these noises. Like, by the way, no kid's thinking about squeezing juice out of a potato. That's one. Another clip was where she laid her head off the edge of a bed, and she's like, "Let me see if I could drink water upside down." And she just threw water in her face while she was laying upside down in bed, which you know was sexually suggestive of a particular X act. And I was just like, how did this get through all the layers of red tape and make it on television? Right? There's so many people have to like sign off on this, and it all, and now even this, right? The Slime Cat. Never heard of this because I don't watch this stuff. How did they getting off with this? They're making cartoons that are screwing each other, yo. Whoa. I'm just like, I'm just feeling like I'm having a mental block because I'm just like, what in the world? This is not good. And I'm trying to understand, especially with the whole Me Too, Jeff Epstein, you know, what's going on with Diddy now. and they're punishing certain people, but it seems like there's so many more people involved in this. And I'm just trying to understand spiritually, why do people want this? Like, why? And I guess it just has to be money. I guess it's right, because we know that kids are going to watch it. And I guess advertisers have no problem placing ads on videos like this. And so it's just money. And maybe these organizations don't want to say nothing because they don't want to ruin the millions, if not billions of dollars it's generating. Which is sad. We have been so... I don't know. I don't know.
Well-known characters, you can start to paint the picture of why YouTube theoretically might want to turn a blind eye. It makes up a small but notable chunk of their revenue each year. In YouTube's eyes, throwing all morals, ethics, and damage this content is inflicting on the millions of children who use this platform every single day, getting rid of it means that YouTube would be passing up a significant amount of money, and we all know they would never do that.
YouTube ads are getting worse, so YouTube is testing server-side ads on YouTube, which means that instead of using an ad blocker on YouTube to bypass the annoying ad that you get, you're going to be forced to watch it.
So instead, they decided to take the much easier route of ignoring the problem for as long as possible, knowing they have plausible deniability because they could just blame their algorithm or something like that. Oh, we had no idea this was such a big problem, it's just an issue with our algorithm, and quietly rake in massive amounts of money while simultaneously silencing individual creators who make videos attempting to expose and raise awareness about this issue, because unfortunately, we are a much smaller and easier target to deal with.
If my videos, which are more censored than the ones online, are getting flagged, and the human reviewer is saying that, hey, this is not appropriate, we can't have this, and how are complete full channels allowed to exist, right? Like, they need to fix their human review system and either allow my content, or they need to block other content that I've increasingly censored, right? Like, it can't be this weird middle ground where somehow my videos are being censored yet the other ones are not.
In my previous video, I touched on the proven and lasting side effects that watching this content from such a young age can do to an individual in the long term. Multiple studies have proven that children's ages 0 to 8, the primary target of both YouTube Kids and these channels, are in the most formative years of their life. Everything they do, learn, and consume in these years play a huge part into shaping the type of person they'll be for the rest of their lives. This is why traditional kids programming such as PBS Kids always ends with a positive, educational, and age-appropriate lesson being learned. It's because all shows on the network are specifically designed to support a child's development in these crucial years and promote healthy...
So, okay, I don't know. To me, out of all the bad things that are going on in the world, I can't subscribe to this being the worst thing. I mean, is it inappropriate? Yes. But it's definitely better than Pornhub, right? Because kids that have, high-speed internet, they get end up on Pornhub. So would I rather my kids watch perverted Minecraft videos or actually on Pornhub? Probably the perverted Minecraft videos. Not that I want them to watch that either, but I just think it's wild that this is the norm. If this is true, if this documentary is true, I just think it's wild that this is the norm. But I can't subscribe that this is gonna ruin them, and I don't subscribe that, because when we were kids, we were downloading porn on Napster and LimeWire, and even inadvertently, right? I'll try to download a song and it end up being a gangbang or something, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, whoa, but then I keep watching it. And then I realized that I could use this site for that. Now, with Google and Bing, with Bing, you could search for videos. You could just, in the search bar, search for videos that you want, that's a hack for people that love to fap. But, yeah, I don't think this, I'm just trying to understand what's the agenda, and I guess there is no agenda. I'm trying to ascribe a motive to it, but there probably is no motive besides money. That this is, you could turn a blind eye to it because it's straddling the edge, right, of appropriate and inappropriate. It's that little fine line of, well, it's cartoon, it's not real, it's like Lego on top of Lego, and it's kind of like, well, kids take dolls and they put them on top of each other in a suggestive way that's maybe inappropriate, but it's just dolls. Right, but it's crazy that there's adults involved in this. So I don't know. I have a lot of mixed opinions about it. What do you guys think about this? Comment what your thoughts are below. I'm gonna link the original channel to this. Check out this guy. I think his content is great so far, and also the original video. You guys could watch it in its entirety. This is what, like 18 minutes so far of a 30-minute video. Besides that, like this video, subscribe to the channel, check out some of my other videos, and guess what, guys? If you have video ideas that you want me to do, like you have ideas of things you want me to react to, if you got this far, you know, I can talk to you, right? I can tell you some stuff. But if you want things you want me to react to, hit me up on Instagram. My IG handle is callmeshape. People have started hitting me up. That's kind of how I know my channel is kind of taking off. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. We've done a lot of work, over 70,000 views this month. So thank you so much for the support. But yeah, if you have like video ideas, things you want me to react to, just send me a DM on Instagram. I always respond, and we'll take it from there. Other than that, check out some of my other videos, and I'll talk to you guys soon.